So, you're building a business. You're focused on the product, the team, the funding. But what's the one thing, the one asset you can absolutely never, ever afford to lose? Well, today we're digging into the playbook of investor and author Eddie Austin to find out why your reputation is the only bedrock that really truly matters.
And let's just start with the single most important rule right here. According to Eddie Austin, this is it. You can rebrand a company, heck, you could even change your own name. But your reputation, that's permanent. It follows you everywhere. It's the one foundation you just can't afford to crack.
Now, to really feel the weight of that advice, you kind of have to understand the guy who's giving it. His journey from being a welder to building serious wealth, well, it wasn't what you'd expect. And it led him to a pretty profound realization.
Yeah, success is almost never a straight line, right? Austin started out as a welder when he was just 12 years old. He went on to build several successful companies, made a whole lot of money. But here's the crazy part. At the very peak, his whole identity was wrapped up in these external labels: welder, business owner. But inside, he felt like, in his words, an empty hole. That crisis forced him to tear it all down and build a brand new foundation, one that was actually based on real purpose.
And this is the question that changed everything for him. After hitting what most of us would call the summit of financial success, he realized it just wasn't about the money. The real pivot, the real change, came from asking what truly mattered. It's a question every single entrepreneur should probably be asking themselves from day one. So that whole journey, that realization about what truly matters, it leads directly back to his core principle for anyone building a business, especially if you're a new fund manager. It all comes down to protecting that one asset you can never buy back: your reputation.
In the world of investing, you have to understand that trust is the ultimate currency. A good track record? Sure, that'll get your foot in the door. But a solid reputation? That's what keeps your partners and investors with you through the good times and the bad. That's your real long-term value.
Okay, so how do you actually protect that reputation? In the real world, especially when you're just starting out. Well, Austin offers a really clear strategic blueprint for how you should structure your first deals. And it might actually go against what a lot of people tell you. He's pretty blunt about this. He strongly advises new managers to avoid the syndication model. I mean, think about it. It's like betting your entire reputation on one single roll of the dice. If that one deal goes bad, you're basically done. Instead, he champions the fund model. Why? Because it lets you build a whole portfolio of assets, which spreads out the risk for both you and your investors. And more importantly, it forces you to focus on what really matters, getting exceptionally good at actually operating a business. A great track record, like we said, will get you in the door. But according to Austin, the really savvy investors, they're looking for something much, much deeper. And they have one question that really serves as the ultimate test of your character. This is it. This is the moment of truth. An investor isn't just buying your past wins. They're buying your character. They need to know what you are going to do when things inevitably, and they will, go wrong. Your answer to this reveals everything about who you are as a person and as a partner. And the right answer here? It isn't some fancy metric or a number. It's a commitment. It's a promise to do whatever it takes to protect their capital. It means communicating with radical, sometimes painful honesty, especially when the news is bad. It means taking full responsibility, not making excuses. This is how you build the kind of trust that no spreadsheet could ever possibly capture.
Okay, so with the right mindset and the right structure in place, the next logical question is, where do you apply all this? Austin points to a really specific and often overlooked area of the market that is generating exactly what investors are craving right now: cash flow.
The goal is simple, but it's powerful. Find businesses that can deliver investors a target of at least a 20% annual return. And the key here isn't some high-risk speculative tech venture. No, it's something way more fundamental: consistent, predictable cash flow.
Look, investors today are getting tired of waiting for some big payout years and years down the road. They want real cash hitting their balance sheets right now. And where do you find that? You find it in the essential, service-based businesses of Main Street America. The mechanical, the electrical, the plumbing companies that are the absolute lifeblood of our economy. They might not be glamorous, but they are cash-flowing machines.
All right, let's bring all this mentorship together into one final thought. Because behind all the strategy and all the hard work, there's a really powerful why that drives it all. I mean, this is the real goal, isn't it? True freedom. The ability to live your life completely and totally on your own terms. Austin's core message is that by focusing on your reputation first, on operational excellence, and on real cash flow, this goal is actually a lot closer than you might think.
And this is the final message, really, from a mentor to an entrepreneur. The strategy's clear, the opportunities are out there waiting. The only variable left in the equation is you. So what are you going to build? And what's your reputation going to be? Nobody's stopping you. Go for it.